Hi guys, this is my first video and I am excited to share my experience with you all. I've written a lot of poems in my life, and I just think some of you people that have gone through or felt the same thing can really connect with what I have written. So the first one, I'll tell you, I've just been through a lot of hard times and stuff, and I've struggled with depression and anxiety my whole life, but recently, PTSD. This is kind of a hard one for me to read. I went through rape, and for all you people out there that have been through it, I hope you can and just hope you can really connect with what I say and know that you're not the only one out there. Know that other people have been through that too. Let me find it. Okay. Sorry. This is just really hard for me to express how I feel. So it starts with, why did you do this to me? You knew that I didn't want it. I kept screaming, stop, stop, but it felt like no one heard me. I told you no. Why didn't you stop? Did you even hear me? It for sure felt like you didn't care. Did you care? To this day, I still don't know why you did it. Why did you do it? What made you think that it was okay? I was in so much pain, yet you didn't seem to care. Did you want to hurt me? Or did you just want me to lose my virginity to you? Like I said, that is the hardest one I've written yet, but trust me, I understand what it's like to go through that, and I hope everyone who does see my videos that have been through it, or even if you haven't gone through it, you know somebody or you've heard about it or whatever, you can really connect with what I say, especially those that have been through it. can connect it with how I feel, because you've been through the same thing, and it really sucks going through this. It really does. And trust me, you're not the only one. It's really hard to talk about it, especially like this. But how it helped me was by writing about it. And you know, sometimes it doesn't always help, but 99% of the time, me just writing down how I feel helps me, and they can become really good things that you should share with people, so they know what you've been through, and maybe they can connect with you, or maybe someone else they know might be able to connect with your words. So yeah, also, it wasn't that long ago when I got raped. It was last October 9th. And I thought that I was just going to talk to one of my friends, not knowing that this boy was behind me, and she took me someplace that I didn't go into, but when I not realizing he was behind me until he pushed me in to this room and locked the door. It was absolutely terrible. I didn't know what to do. I was frozen. I didn't want to scream because, you know, I didn't know what to do. I was in shock. And he told me to lay down and stuff, and I told him no. So he pushed me down anyway and raped me. And that was the hardest thing I've ever been through in my entire life. Yes, I had a sudden cardiac arrest in 2016, and that's why I lost my vision, but ever since that, this is by far the hardest thing I've ever been through. And I hope none of you have to go through that. I don't want to go through that again. And sharing with you guys how it felt to me and how I went through it just makes me feel better, because I can someday help someone out there that's been through that doesn't talk about it. And believe me, I don't talk about it all that much. But if I can help someone out there that has been through it, that didn't say anything, I hope that I can help you move through what you've been through. It is not fun at all. And I just hope you guys understand how serious it is. And a lot of people are like, well, guys get raped too. And that is true. But you don't hear that often about guys getting raped. It's always teenagers or children, or early adulthood, or sometimes even older people. But I just want you to know that we do go through it a whole heck of a lot more than guys do. and they say, oh, we go through it too. And I'm not denying that they go through it too. It's just awful how they think they have it worse than us, because 99% of us don't talk about it or won't say anything. So for those of you who watch this, I hope you can someday tell your story. Make sure to subscribe and share with your friends, and like if you really liked this, and comment if you want to. But please just know that I'm just here to help everyone.